Hey, what's happening everybody? Rod J back again to check out another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Actually going to take a look tonight at one from out of Akron, Ohio. It is Christmas Eve, so I'm going to take a look at one from Thirsty Dog Brewing, and it is their 12 Dogs of Christmas Ale. This is considered to be kind of a winter ale. Makes mention on the bottle, an ale brewed with honey and spices. Comes in at an ABV of 8.3%. Also, the IBU on this one is around 21. Best served at 43 to 49 degrees. Give you a lot of good information here on the bottle. 12 Dogs of Christmas Ale. The beer's name sums up the idea of bringing the best together to celebrate. It is filled with seasonal flavors from generous amounts of toasted and caramel malts, mixed with equally generous amounts of honey, cinnamon, ginger, and nutmeg. We feel it is the perfect libation filled with flavors of the season. So that's the rundown they give you there on the bottle. And then they even give you the original gravity at 18.5 degree Plato. But outside of that, got a nice little cute little picture, I guess you can see on there, with the dogs all piled up on that truck there. So Thirsty Dog does some pretty good stuff out of Akron. Let's go ahead and get this one cracked open and check it out. Now, being a little bit of a higher ABV, decided to actually roll with the snifter glass for this one. And get it all in there nicely. It came out with about a finger of head, but you take a look at that body, and we actually got some pretty decent clarity somewhat, considering it is actually a very dark amber. Pretty much like a red amber type color. Kind of like a darkened, I guess, cherry wood or mahogany type wood. When you get it to the light, you can't really get all the way through it, but it's not really much of a haze, or there's no haze really on it. It's really just a dark color beer. I can make out my hand on the other side pretty much, but can't even get the carbonation lively of the bubbles or anything. So the head itself is now dropped down to about a quarter of a finger, so head is dissipating pretty quickly. But all in all, for a winter ale, seems to be what we would want to expect as far as the aroma. Oh yeah, that's everything you would expect to have around this course of the year. That's everything you'd expect to have around this time of the year. It has the nutmeg you mentioned. It has the cinnamon. It has the spices really coming out of there. Comes out very easy, not having to sniff really hard. I do get the ginger. It's got that nice sweetness, and it's got that nice spice kick right behind it. It's got that effect that when you smell it, you kind of just feel like it's the holidays. You just know it's the holidays when you're actually enjoying this one. Now, I'm not going to actually shake the glass too much, but I can see on my side, which is opposite the camera, some of the alcohol legs taking place too. So 8.3 ABV. It's going to be some good stuff happening here. But I am digging that smell. I like smelling a good spiced beer as it opens up. You know, you can just let the spices run up, and it's kind of just, if you're a fan of spicy type fragrances or stuff like that and everything, then I think that makes it kind of nice here with the beer as far as the taste. Now, I did let this sit out for about 15 minutes because I wanted to get it a little bit warmer. Wow, that opens up nicely. I'm getting all the flavors in the mouth. I'm getting that nutmeg, that cinnamon. I'm getting a little bit of that honey feel. It's got a nice little bit of a creaminess in the texture. Not fully creamy, but enough of it there that it pretty much just slides down on the finish. Initially, I'm really only getting a small amount of bitterness on the tongue. You feel it, but it's not really anything that you're used to as far as if it's a bite or anything there. But then it does warm up nicely. You do feel a little bit of heat on the swallow when it goes down. Not really anything too harsh, but you definitely feel that warming effect, and you know it's got a higher alcohol content. You definitely pick that up on this one. It sits on the tongue very nice, very palatable. Carbonation is pretty much perfect, not too lively at all. And that feel is just like a silky smoothness as it just goes down. I mean, you just swallow it all in that one motion. It's like it's gone, and then you start to feel a little bit of heat right down there in the chest a little bit, but outside of that, it goes out very nice. A little bit of a, I guess you could say, a scrape on the back of the throat when it goes down, but all in all, pretty much a solid beer. Every sip I'm getting those spices that were mentioned. Body wise, you're definitely dealing with the full body. I don't think you're going to drink a few of these in succession, but you're going to probably want to break it up in between. But it definitely is a nice one. This is one that could be a nice one after the meal type, nightcap type thing. Take your time, don't try to chug it. You want to really get there and enjoy it and let it open up and really get those flavors and everything out. A very nice beer from Thirsty Dog and the 12 Dogs of Christmas. And the duration, very nice. Good amount of time. I'm feeling all the flavors actually kick around. Kick around as well. And there goes some of the carbonation. But there you have it. The 12 Dogs of Christmas. Again, from Thirsty Dog Brewing, Akron, Ohio. They got a lot of good things going on. If you happen to see them out there, make sure you check them out. But yeah, a nice beer. That all being said, I appreciate you swinging by and check out another video. I look forward to catching you on the next one. Hopefully you like what you saw there. As always, please remember to hit that like or subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed, you want to stay up to speed. And comment. I love feedback, so if you've had this one, put some comments in it. If there's other beers you think that I might want to check out, let me know as well. Always looking to find the best. I mean, we only got like 5,000 plus breweries in the U.S. now, so just trying to find the beers I can find out there and let you guys know. With that all being said, I appreciate your checking out the vid as I mentioned. Keep drinking good craft beers. Cheers.